All right, our next, our penultimate comic, super funny guy, fucking weirdo.
Ooh,
He's
nice.
great. What?
That word.
Yeah, I'm like super smart and shit, and we're gonna know multi-syllabic words like penultimate.
And wow, that is.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't. Look, it doesn't matter. Look, I destroyed all the momentum I had using that word. I get it. Who cares? Let's just bring up Thomas Hardy. Everybody, take cut your goddamn hands.
Greetings, friends of the performing arts. So how about this weather, huh? Pretty cold. Cold enough to freeze the nuts off a Jeep. Okay, fair enough. That joke was old before I was a sperm in the sack. Moving along, I thought this was pretty interesting. Let me prepare my notes here. Yeah, so there was a young man who was arrested a couple days ago for having sex with a horse.
Yeah.
That's not even the best part, so stay with me here. When he was taken to the sheriff's station for questioning, this was his testimony. And this is on the smoking gun if you want to verify this. Quote, I was trying to make that horse have a baby. I was thinking it would have a horseman baby. I ain't gonna lie, I blew a nut in that horse.
Ew!
Wow. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
He continues. I then got off the bucket, put my clothes back on, and left. I promise that I have not been back over to that horse since that time. Close quote. Now, a couple comments about that. First of all, I have heard a lot of people talking about centaurs, but this guy actually did something about it. And for that, he has my commendation. I really think this guy could have gone on to great things. What a shame that he later hanged himself in prison. The Aristocrats! Moving along. Now, I imagine most of you are either Chicago residents or you've seen cop cars before, right? Okay, we're on the same page there, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, on all police cars, wherever you are, they'll have a message, something like to protect and serve. In Chicago, I believe the slogan is, we serve and protect.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about that slogan is, when to find propaganda, you look at the slogans. Now, here's the thing. If the police actually served and protected people, there would be no reason to plaster that on the side of every police car, right?
Yeah.
Just in the same reason that I don't need to wear a giant sign on my back that says I'm short. Or that Stephanie Hawes needs to wear a giant sign on her back that says I have red hair. Or David Drake needs to wear a large sign on his back that says I did more drugs than everyone at Woodstock. Both of them. So that's how you understand propaganda, as you look at the slogans. That's my tip for tonight. Moving along. In Missouri, or as I like to pronounce it, misery, because my dad was born there and he hated it. Well, he was born in Nebraska, but, well, never mind. It's all flyover country. What am I kidding? Anyway, this guy, he was arrested for viewing child pornography in cartoon form. Now, what I want to know is, how do they verify the age of a non-existent person? Now, the article itself, the title said child porn, but the article itself, it says he was viewing images of minors engaged in sexual intercourse. The legal definition of minor is a person under the age of 18. So in all probability, this guy got busted for watching cartoons of teenagers having sex. The horror.
Oh, God.
3 years in prison. Well, sentence. Are there any questions so far? Yes, and Root.
Question.
Should I come to you with a microphone like Jerry Springer?
Well, I think that's like kind of a personal preference
Okay.
as opposed to the question. No, I was just wondering, like, okay, here's the thing. So, What's up with the facial recognition software that just takes the DNA?
What?
Huh?
That's two different things. Yeah, that's two different things.
God bless her, only a blonde could ask a question like that. Are there any real questions?
He's trying to expose the Illuminati, guys.
Oh, they know who they are. All right, I gotta wrap things up. So the last thing I'll say, I'll close with a quote from a favorite comedian of mine. Perhaps you've heard of him, W.C. Fields. Legendary comedian, legendary drunk. Love this guy. His famous words of wisdom were, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Then give up. There's no sense in being a damn fool about it. Thank you very much.
Yeah!